And we're back. Time once again for American Championship Wrestling right here on AM 1570 WYTI on a Wednesday evening, November 11th. I'm your host, Carl Castillo, and we got a couple of people dropping by here today. Oh, boy. We got some action to talk about here today, right? I mean, we've got the voices over here across from me.
Really,
Julian
the only
Austin.
voice.
Oh, excuse me.
is here.
Yes, that's
you're right. The only voice is here. He's sitting right here to your right.
And
you don't know right from left. You know that.
I think you're still reeling from the other night.
I don't want to talk about it.
I think Foxy might have given
I don't want to talk about it.
The head.
I want to hear about this. I want to hear about this because there was a big action at the National Guard Armory in Rocky Mount on the Friday night, the 7th Saturday. Night of Legends 3 tribute to Johnny Weaver, and boy, we had some rock'em sock'em action. And somewhere in the smack dab in the middle was the flow.
We're going to talk about every match on the card except for one.
What's that?
I'm not talking about it, I told you. What are you talking about? You trying to trick me, Carl?
No, I hear that...
Tell him, Julian. Tell him about that first match up there on that card, the main event. Tell him who won. Tell him what it is.
We had a unique pairing, good guy and bad guy, against some very bad guys. And how did that turn out exactly?
Very unique pairing indeed. Well, for those of you that weren't there, Scott Weddle teamed up with the legendary Eclipso. First time ever against the Bad Dogs. And the stipulation beforehand was that if Eclipso and Scott Weddle won, then the Flow would have to team up with the Bad Dogs against Jamie Wright on our next show, December 5th, in a street fight.
Not going to happen, Carl.
This sounds. No, well, what were the results now? The results determine what
Tell
happens.
him, Jillian.
Yeah, well, that is going to happen. I talked with the commissioner, and that match is on.
All right. Now,
how signed the contract?
Hold a minute. How can I be in a match
if you're running somewhere?
Who won the match? Tell them who won the match.
Well,
how'd they win it?
Eclipso and Scott Weddle won the match.
Okay.
They won by double submission.
Actually. Oh, really?
And I believe everybody was in the ring, which counts as a disqualification. You can't have 4 people in the ring at the same time.
Yeah, as long as the legal men were in the ring, however.
But what about
they were?
What about the other two?
That's oblivious.
I believe you were in the ring too at some point.
Oh no, I never entered.
Oh yes.
So there were multiple infractions going on. Is that what happened?
The Flow accompanied the Bad Dogs to the ring.
Of course,
and of course Douglas J. Wentworth
he's hiding behind their skirts.
Eclipso and Weddle.
Mm-hmm.
So
punk.
What happened was the match just got out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Eclipso and I believe Spud Wade were going at it, and then all 4 combatants got into the ring. Referee lost control of the match.
Oh my goodness.
So Scott Weddle should have been thrown out. Disqualified because he shouldn't have been in the ring in the first time.
Well, so you're hoping for a Supreme Court ruling?
But Private Robbie Lynn probably should have been thrown out too.
No, the only reason Private Robbie Lynn was in there is because Scott Weddle was in there. He wouldn't have been there if Scott Weddle wouldn't have been in there.
I'm sure. I'm sure of
that. But what the official decision is...
The Bad Dogs lost the match. They lost the match by submission, and it was a rather cool way to lose because this was the tribute to Johnny Weaver.
Mm-hmm.
Night of the Legends 3.
That's right.
And Johnny Weaver, in his last professional match, wrestled in ACW.
Wow.
And applied the sleeper hold. And in a tribute to him, I guess, Calypso and Weddle applied the sleeper hold
and put him out
on both of the Bad Dogs.
Applied
and they went out.
An illegal chokehold. He should have been disqualified, both of them.
Chokehold.
Chokehold.
Was the referee out to lunch or something? Was he there?
The referee's been out of lunch for 3 years.
Wasn't he in the ring at the time watching the wrestlers?
The referee was in the ring.
Well, there you go.
You know, you got 6 guys out there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot to
his focus is on the legal people in the ring. If the legal people were in the ring, that's what he focuses on.
I'm going to let you know when.
There you go.
I'm going to let you know something. I saw that referee up at Ippy's 3 hours before the match started.
Really?
And you know what goes on at Ippy's, Carl?
I've heard. I don't know. I've never been there myself.
Well, Flo, I mean, you might have seen him, but why were you up there?
I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that.
You walked into something.
Because I thought I wouldn't think he would be there at all because I thought, he goes out somewhere back in the woods and gets his,
That's Hillbilly Hilbert.
That's Hillbilly.
Oh, okay. You buy from Hillbilly Hilbert?
No, I don't buy another from Hillbilly Hilbert.
Okay.
Stop trying to turn my words against me, Carl.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I just thought.
You know I'm upset.
It's a natural obsession there.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't be so upset. I mean, you did pick up a victory.
Did he win? I mean, that was...
I don't want to talk about it.
That was the Flo versus Foxy Roxy.
That's what the listeners, they want to hear about.
Foxy
they want to hear
Roxy.
about the Flo versus
I don't want to talk about
Roxy.
it. I'm scarred.
And as a unbiased commentator like I am,
You watched,
I will say, I watched.
Okay. I want to hear some
Foxy Roxy had her way with
Oh, my goodness.
I told you I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, my goodness. You're not talking. He's talking. I'm going to cut your microphone off.
Cut his mic off.
Okay, you're
cut his mic off. What happened to the flow was,
okay.
I mean, Foxy was kicking him, biting him, kissing him.
Oh.
That did not happen.
Which, that's not the first time that's happened. I mean,
really?
They have had a fling back in the day.
A fling?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yes. You told me about that, right?
Oh, my goodness.
I don't remember. Turn my mic back on, Carl!
If you will calm down and listen to Julian, he has the floor right now.
Yes, thank you, sir.
All right.
So what happened in that match was the flow. I mean, he was putting up kind of a fight.
Okay.
Against
you
Foxy.
you don't want to hit a girl.
You don't want to hit a girl. But he chopped Roxy. He gave a backhanded chop to Foxy. You don't chop a girl.
Oh my goodness! Were you hit right in the neck or what?
No, it was not.
My mic's not on. I can't talk, Carl.
Your mic is on now. As long as you calm down.
Check 1 2. Okay. I don't. Yeah, I chopped that woman. I'm tired of her kissing on me. Oh no, I don't want to talk about it, Carl.
Was there any how you say horseback activities?
Oh yes, there was lots of ride on the cowboy in that match.
Okay, all right, I thought so.
I mean, she put a saddle on the floor when she was going to town.
Oh my goodness!
I don't remember anything like that.
Of course you don't.
I remember
have selected memory.
I remember
you were in a daze.
Foxy Roxy getting pinned.
Really?
That's all I remember.
Okay,
well, this leads me to my next point.
Okay, so he was the winner.
Foxy Roxy applied the 619, or as I like to call it, the 540. And what that move is when you have your opponent dangled over the ropes and you run across and kick them, basically.
Okay. Ooh,
and at this point, the bad dogs came in. Because they got to protect their
outside help.
They came in.
Outside help.
Spud Wade approached the ringside apron, distracted referee Rick Petty.
I remember.
Okay.
But while this was going on, tossed a chain to the flow.
A chain?
Yes, a chain.
You need
and
a chain to beat a woman?
And as you were saying before he went on the air, the flow just slowly wrapped that chain around his hand.
Enjoying it every minute.
Struck a lady with it.
Struck a lady.
Behind the referee's back and got the pinfall.
Oh, so...
Carl, I don't care
basically
anymore.
unconscious. You just
knocked the snot out of that woman.
That's what happened.
Wow,
I mean, it was a bad deal.
It's a sad moment.
Yeah, I mean, when you got to do that to a woman.
I mean, you can't.
And Foxy Roxy dressed up for you too.
Oh,
why do you?
That is amazing.
It wasn't for me.
That is disrespectful.
She was dolled up. I mean, she had her makeup on, dressed in all black.
Wow.
I mean, she was.
And you just
Foxy was ready.
Treated her this way.
I can't. I don't want to talk about it.
I'd hate to see how you treat your wife.
Next.
Do we get any pictures of this? Anybody get
No,
any
there's no
video?
picture.
I guess I would love to see.
Photography was confiscated.
Because we can put that on the website if there's something really interesting that we have.
Oh, I'm sure I can find some.
Okay, good. Because I want to.
Won't be any pictures, Carl.
No pictures? Well, maybe later.
Oh, it'll be better. It'll be on YouTube.
Oh,
there we go.
Carl. There we go. Now remember, of course, wonderful sponsors: Comfort Inn, Rocky Mountain, and 220 Auto Sales, and of course, We Care, presenting the matches every month. I just can't wait to find out what's next. But I want to hear more about. We can leave this for a little bit.
Thank you.
Leave this for a little bit.
There you go.
And go on with the rest of the matches. We have the Universal TV title on the line again, right?
Yes. Ace England defended the TV title against Scott Lee. And for those of you that don't know about Scott Lee is from Chinatown.
Okay.
And he has a extensive karate background.
So is there any distant relationship to maybe Bruce Lee or anything?
I think I talked to him before the match, and he said that there is a distant relationship.
Okay.
That it's in his ancestry.
It's a cousin, like they do up here in Doe Run. Cousins twice removed, 3 times.
I get it. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
So what happened in that match? Of course, in ACW rules, the television title has a 15-minute time limit.
Of course, right.
And if it goes past 15 minutes, the title cannot change hands.
You can win, you can lose, whatever.
And Scott Lee defeated Ace England. It'll go down in the record book as a pinfall for Scott Lee, but the time was 15 minutes and 59 seconds. So, unfortunately, that will not count as a title change, and Ace England keeps the title.
Now, does that an automatic rematch or anything?
I got to ask a question.
Yes.
Why would it take anybody 15 minutes to defeat Ace England?
It didn't. It took
longer. Is terrible.
It didn't. It took longer than 15.
If I was going against Ace England, less than 5 seconds.
Is this a challenge?